Sun Quan had formed an alliance with Liang Province's Ma Teng and Yi Province's Liu Bei. His one and only enemy was Cao Cao. Wu was about to make its move to eliminate Cao Cao. Cao Cao, who was marching to meet them, had managed to rebound after his defeat at the Battle of Shibi. A battle involving the entire land was about to begin. New conflicts were beginning to emerge in various regions. Would the land be divided into two or into three? Two of the era's most brilliant strategists had been exchanging strategies heatedly.
We will now join forces and attack Xiangyang. Let us all work together to defeat Cao Cao.
Xiangyang is a vital step for Cao Cao's invasion of Jing Province. He is likely to have at least as many men as he had at Shibi. It will not be easy for us to break that. With that in mind, I want to expand our formation and try to confuse the enemy. Master Ma Teng will head for Xiangyang from the north, Master Liu Bei from the west, and Sun Wu from the south.
Understood. We will do our best.
My first objective is to make him look in 3 directions. I ask that you use your best skills and fight hard.
Sure. I will show Cao Cao the true might of the Horsemen of Liang Province. Zhuge Liang, do you have anything to add?
By us joining forces, I am certain that Cao Cao is on guard against using something like we did previously at Shibi. I have no problems with Master Zhou Yu's strategy that already plays on that.
Right. Let us be strong here. And now, let's go! With our combined powers, let us destroy Cao Cao!
The enemy is starting to pull out of Xiangyang. Soon, we will be able to drive Cao Cao's troops completely out of Jing Province.
This day has finally come. This land of Jing is certainly a land of memories for Sun Wu. I'm certain my father and brother are happy.
Lord Sun Quan, congratulations on the suppression of Xiangyang. On behalf of Lord Liu Bei, we offer our felicitations on your great victory.
With you here, we cannot just simply rejoice. What are you here for? Certainly, you have some other purpose for coming.
Yes, and I thank you for allowing me to address this issue quickly. Would you consider loaning Xiangyang to us?
Lend you a land that we just took? How impudent!
Yi Province has many mountains, and it is difficult to use the land. If we do not borrow the power of the fertile Jing Province, our people will surely starve to death. Only Cao Cao would be happy to see us weakened like that. Isn't that right, Master Zhou Yu?
Lord, you must not lend it to them. However, Xiangyang is on the forefront of the battle against Cao Cao. If Liu Bei were to join us in defending it...
Shared governance? Master Zhuge Liang, what do you think of Zhou Yu's suggestion?
We thank you for your consideration. We could station Master Guan Yu, who excels in defense, here. Who will be stationed here from Sun Wu?
We will leave Master Cheng Pu here. From now on, the troops of Xiangyang will be governed by these two equally. Is that acceptable?
Understood. Then I will take my leave.
After working so hard to take it, you're letting them into Xiangyang, and you're throwing me right into the middle of it. Are you sure you haven't been won over by Zhuge Liang?
If I had refused, there would have been a weakness in our alliance that Cao Cao could exploit. But if I just accepted, it would be like I was just giving it to them. So this was the only path left. The reason I mentioned your name is because I want you to take control of Xiangyang. You would be able to face Guan Yu without fear, and even provoke him somewhat.
You want me to stir up Guan Yu? Just what exactly are you planning?
We will outsmart Zhuge Liang, and make Guan Yu a pawn of ours. He will become the vanguard that will pave the way for the Land of Two Parts. We will use the momentum we've gained to attack Cao Cao. Our targets are the twin cities of Xili, Chang'an, and Luoyang. We will send Master Ma Teng of Liang Province and Master Liu Bei of Yi Province against Chang'an. We, with Master Cheng Pu and Master Guan Yu, will capture Luoyang.
I must respectfully disagree. I would like to call my brother Liu Bei to Jing Province and attack Luoyang with him.
What could you do by calling your brother here? You agreed to this mutual governing idea. Now you say you will not fight at my side?
That is not what I mean. Yesterday, I received a message from the Emperor, addressed to my brother and I. Cao Cao is close to forcing the Emperor to abdicate.
I would think there would be no problem in just going forward with the attack.
However, the message contained brother's name as well.
If the Emperor really is in a tight spot, then since you are close, you should hurry to aid him yourself. Or perhaps, without your brother, you can do nothing.
You're right. Then I don't need any help. I shall become the vanguard and save the Emperor myself. Then I'll ask you to also prepare yourselves.
I hear you once allowed Cao Cao to flee. Do not allow gratitude to be a shield that will weaken your sword once again. Will that do?
An excellent provocation. With this, Guan Yu will charge out. If we hold back our advance just a bit, Guan Yu will be stopped by the elites that defend Cao Cao. Cut off and alone, Guan Yu will rush to Liu Bei at Chang'an to pass on the Emperor's information. This false report has borne good fruit.
We were able to capture Luoyang, just like we planned. With this, Cao Cao should be feeling quite hard-pressed.
We've reports that they were victorious at Chang'an as well. When Guan Yu fled from Luoyang to Chang'an, there was a small disturbance in Liu Bei's force.
Zhou Yu, I heard everything from Guan Yu. You used my brother as a decoy when attacking Luoyang.
Master Liu Bei, what has gotten into you? Master Guan Yu headed off alone before we had finished our preparations. We were put in quite a position when we hurried to reinforce him.
Brother, I was also at fault. You must stop there. Then, what did you do with the Emperor, who was supposed to be at Luoyang?
I am told that the Emperor is still at Xucheng.
What was that?
Young one, thanks to you, our attack on Luoyang went well. I have to thank you for that.
That message. Don't tell me. You've been manipulating me?
How despicable! Not only do you make a fool of my brother, but you also dare to use the name of the Emperor! Is that how you treat your allies? I cannot fight by the side of such despicable people. As of today, our alliance is over.
He really told us, didn't he? However, was there really a need to go this far?
Yes. We no longer need this alliance. However, Zhuge Liang intended to use both Jing Province and Sun U for that plan of his. If we were to follow that thought, the Land of Two Parts will never be accomplished. However, if we were to leave, then Liang Province will leave us. So, we had to get them to do it themselves.
So you put on a play with capturing Luo Yang, using the forbidden topic of the Emperor to goad them. Then do we once again begin an attack on Yi Province?
Yes. The real battle for the Land of Two Parts starts now.
In accordance with Zhou Yu's strategy, Liu Bei broke the alliance with Wu and was now viewed as an enemy. Thus, Wu found itself caught between two enemies, with Liu Bei in the west and Cao Cao in the north. However, Zhou Yu would not abandon his ambitions so easily. Achieving his vision of dividing the land into two is what would ultimately lead to Wu's conquest over the land. His first move was to settle things with Liu Bei, and thus he set his sights on attacking Yi Province.
Liu Bei has declared the end of the alliance himself. From now on, Sun U will recognize them as enemies and begin our campaign on Yi Province. This time, we will attack from three sides. We will use Hanzhong, Fancheng, and Yiling as bases, and form up our troops.
We need a broad front. Is that right?
As expected of Master Cheng Pu, that's exactly right. If we use a large force to attack a single location, the enemy will try to attack our concentrated supply lines to improve their situation. We have to avoid that at all costs.
So instead, we make it difficult for them to know where to attack by attacking from three directions. With this, we will certainly be able to capture Yi Province.
So it looks like all three of you are in agreement. Excellent. I will look forward to your success in battle. Let us make Yi Province ours!
They appear to have invaded even farther in than I had expected.
It looks like Cao Cao is banking on this southern campaign. No matter how often we smash them, they still keep popping up. Zhou Yu, how do we oppose our enemy's momentum?
This is in response to our attack on Yi Province. They're trying to capture Jing Province before we can return. That is why they are pushing so hard. But their supply lines will be unable to keep up and should soon fall apart. At that point, we will catch them between us, in an attack from the east and west.
To the east, I have already sent a force down to Shangjiang to set up and prepare. There is a force from Yi Province to the west. Everything is ready.
Good! Then let's go! We will sweep Cao Cao from Jing Province!
So the threat from Cao Cao is now gone? And what happened at Yi Province during that time?
It appears that Liu Bei has built up strong defenses, while our attention was directed towards Jing Province. We've reports that in those defenses are included men from Nanzhang. It is likely they have formed a new alliance with them.
Nanzhang. They successfully allied with a group that has never allied themselves to any forces before. With their strength increased, it is going to be difficult to capture them.
Then, all we must do is increase our own strength.
Lu Su, what are you getting at?
If they have struck an alliance, then all we need to do is do the same. Just now, the forces of Ma Teng of Liang Province have arrived. Let us get them to aid with this attack on Yi Province.
So they've come. North and east. We will gain victory by attacking along two fronts. My lord, please give the orders for all forces to march.
Let us drive off Liu Bei and claim Yi Province for our own. Fierce men of Sun U, advance on Chengdu! Liu Bei has fallen, and Yi Province now belongs to Sun U. Everyone, well fought!
So with this, Zhou Yu's land of two parts has taken form. It was a long road, wasn't it? I am pleased that it was accomplished before my own end came.
This was all thanks to everyone's hard work. However, this is still merely a waypoint. We still have many large battles lying before us.
Master Zhou Yu is still able to remain so very calm. However, with this, our strength is now much greater than Cao Cao. It could be said that we are now able to catch a glimpse of our true goal.
Yes, this victory is truly a large step forward. Well then, let us return to Yang Province and have a feast for capturing Yi Province!
My lord, it is not like we have gained control of the entire country. It is too early to celebrate victory, much less feast. Do you understand?
Haha! Come, Master Chengpu. Just a little should be fine. Should it not? A feast will give us strength for what is to come.
Then, Master Chengpu, what about a small one here in the field? Would you allow it then?
Well, if you say so, I guess that's okay. However, my lord, you must not forget to restrain yourself. You wouldn't want rumors going around in Yi Province that the master of Sun U was merely a drunkard, would you?
I don't know what to say to that.
This plan that you envisioned, a land of two parts, has somewhat taken shape.
Yes, though it did require some time. Now we can face off against Cao Cao without too much worry.
If we had first suppressed Yi Province, these two parts would have formed much earlier. But you refused to listen to my suggestions and chose to form an alliance with Liu Bei.
Uncontrolled zeal will only end up burning yourself and those closest to you. Fool that I am. I only realized this after losing an irreplaceable friend. I will never make the same mistake twice. That's why I have suppressed these overflowing feelings and chosen the benefits gained from siding with Liu Bei.
Huh. You say that, but I saw you at that banquet. Those feelings quite overflowed that night.
Ah, so Master Chengpu was able to see right through me. It looks like I still have quite a ways to go.
I'm quite jealous of the two of you. No one now would be able to tell that you were once at one another's throats.
Why are you bringing that up? Zhou Yu, bring out your zither later. You can play for me while I drink.
Of course. It would be my pleasure. Well then, I'll have to think about what to play this evening.